In this video, I'm going to introduce the divisibility tests for 3, 9, and 11. If you have a very big number, how can you tell quickly whether it is a multiple of 3 or not? The divisibility test for 3 is to add up all the digits. For example, if I want to check 864 is divisible by 3 or not, all I need to do is to add up 8 plus 6 plus 4, which is 18. Because 18 is a multiple of 3, 864 is also a multiple of 3. While if I want to check 2756 is a multiple of 3 or not, I should do 2 plus 7 plus 5 plus 6. 2 plus 7 is 9, 9 plus 5 is 14, plus 6 is 20. Because 20 is not a multiple of 3, we also know that this number is not a multiple of 3. Alright, this divisibility test is great, but adding up all these digits can also be quite time consuming. Is there a quicker way? Sure. Let's take a look at this number, 648,502. Bear in mind, we want to check if the sum of the digits can be divisible by 3 evenly or not. So, any multiple of 3 among the digits, or any of them that sum to a multiple of 3, can be ignored because those can always be divided by 3 evenly. So we can just ignore this number 6. 4 plus 8 is 12, which is a multiple of 3, so we can ignore them. We are left with 5 plus 2, which is clearly not a multiple of 3, and therefore we know that this big number is not a multiple of 3. Let's go even bigger. For example, 57,279,116,298. Because 9 is a multiple of 3, I can ignore it, so as 6 and 9. 5 plus 7 is 12, which is a multiple of 3. 2 plus 7 is 9, which is a multiple of 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. 1 plus 8 is 9, which is a multiple of 3. Therefore, the big number is a multiple of 3 because the sum of its digits is a multiple of 3. A similar divisibility test will also work for the number 9. For example, 288 is a multiple of 9. Why? Because 2 plus 8 plus 8 is 18, which is a multiple of 9. Therefore, 288 is a multiple of 9. What if we have a much bigger number? Let's say 765,284,316,404. If we want to check whether this number is a multiple of 9 or not, what we should do is to ignore any digits that are 9 or summing to 9. For example, 7 plus 2 is 9, 6 plus 3 is a 9, 5 plus 4 is 9, 8 plus 1 is 9. We are only left with 6 plus 4, which is 10, plus 4 is 14. Because 14 is not a multiple of 9, we know that this big number is not a multiple of 9. Next, I would like to talk about the divisibility test for 11. For 11, we first need to add up every other digit. By doing so, we will obtain two sums. And the next thing we need to do is to subtract the two sums obtained. For example, 275 is a multiple of 11. How do I know? First, I add up 5 with 2 to get 7. Next, 7 itself sums to 7. Because the difference between 7 and 7 is 0, and 0 is a multiple of 11, I know that 275 is a multiple of 11. How about 3582? First, I add up 2 with 5 to get 7. And then I add up 8 with 3 to get 11. 11 minus 7 is 4, and 4 is not a multiple of 11. Therefore, I know that 3582 is not a multiple of 11. Let's go bigger. For example, 485,969. First, I add up 9 plus 9 to get 18, 18 plus 8 to get 26. Next, I add up 6 plus 4 to get 10, 10 plus 5 to get 15. The difference between 26 and 15 is 11, and 11 is clearly a multiple of 11. Therefore, I know that this big number is a multiple of 11. Here is a summary of this video. If you're interested in why these divisibility tests work, please subscribe to our channel, and I will have a video in the future to explain the mathematical reasoning behind. Thank you very much for watching.